extra now. A memorial service is being held for the late Migori Senator Ben Oluoch Okello. The veteran broadcaster turned politician died last month after battling throat cancer, and he will be laid to rest on Monday. Pictures that you're seeing now on your screen when the cortege was leaving the funeral home, and their funeral service is currently being held at the SDA Lavington Church. Earlier pictures there from when the body of the late Ben Oluoch was being moved. Let's now cross over live to the SDA Lavington Church as mourners are gathered there to honor the late Migori Senator.
Asante sana. I can see the Secretary General, the Deputy Secretary General, Senator Agnes Zani. Karibu sana. Clerk to the Senate is also here. I think the Senate's protocol will recognize him at the right time. I can see Homa Bay Women Representative, Gladys Wanga. I will skip the senators because I think they will be introduced. I can see, are there other members here? Oh yeah, I can see Honorable Millie Odhiambo Mabona from Suba, Karibu sana. I can see a tough lady, Honorable Danita Gatti, a nominated member, but also from Migori. I can see Dr. Pamela Odhiambo, who is also here. And I'll give you a word. I'm told you want to say jambo so that the priest or pastor can have peace at home. I can see Dr. Christine Ombaka, Women Rep for Siaya. I also see our nominated Member of Parliament, Professor Jacqueline Oduol. I will skip the senators because I'm sure they will be recognized. And any other person who is in the congregation, if probably I have not mentioned you, recognize your presence, and thank you very much. Indeed, the governor called me in the morning and he said he should have been here. But he just said he had to be at home because he's hosting, I think, all of us on, because he's governor of our county and this is a senator for the county as well. So I think he's down there helping in the preparations. No real message for me to pass here today. But I think he was also a very good friend of Ben. But he will have his ample time to share his message there. I have also seen here Waziri Dalmas, who is the chair. I'm sure probably we'll get an opportunity. Waziri Dalmas, you can wave. At this point, I'm recognizing members of parliament. Asante sana. Dr. I don't know whether you want to say a word. Dr. Pamela, because also you're the women rep of the Greater County.
Thank you very much, Honorable Nyamita. To the great pastors of our church, great leaders of Kenya, the great family of Ben, the church, and all friends, ladies and gentlemen, praise the Lord. I am Dr. Pamela Odhiambo, as you have been told, the women representative in Migori County. Before I say much, allow me also to take this opportunity to recognize the presence of one of our very senior ladies in this country, Honorable Ben Oluoch, wave to this congregation, and all the other dignitaries. I believe the Senate will also be recognized when their leader come over. Thank you, Elder, for giving me this chance to say a word, and of course, Honorable Nyamita, I would have liked really to say a word, and it will be very brief. In the county, we are three. Honorable Obado, who is our governor, and my senator, who is now late, and myself. So we share a lot. It is only fair that on behalf of Migori County and my own self and that of my family and all the women in particular of Migori County, I pass the heartfelt condolences following the demise of my loving Senator, Ben Oluoch Okello. I must say, he was indeed a person of no boundaries and limits. When we ventured into politics the other day, we shared a lot with him in common. We were from outside active politics, and courtesy of his being part of the media, many people knew him, his voice. And so when they heard he was now coming to campaign, they wanted to see his face. Personally, he did for me something so special that I thought I should say before God. He was actually the first person who hosted me in Ramogi radio. And that is when the Ramogi people discovered that there was Pamela with a lot to say about Migori County and Kenya as a whole. So I want to thank him for that. We campaigned very peacefully. I remember one day we were in Korea land, and much as we were campaigning and very serious, Ben was still joking and was like, Pamela, you know you have to speak here in my behalf. I said, why? I don't know Kiswahili, I only know Kijaluo. And I was like, really, Ben? So what do you want to say? And so he told me what he wanted to say. Then I said it, humbly. And then when he came after me, he told these people, mfanye vile Pamela amesema, na akanirudishia microphone. And that was Ben. So when we came to Parliament, his health continued to worsen. And I remember one day, we had a meeting somewhere in a Silver Spring Hotel with our colleagues from Migori. And I looked at him and I was like, Ben, forget about these things we are doing, please go to the hospital. He said, no, I'm okay. I said, no, you are not okay. You must go to the hospital, and I don't want to see you in any of those rallies anymore. So I dismissed him to go to the hospital. And this condition continued like that until we have ended here. But one thing that is encouraging me is that them that sleep in the Lord will one day resurrect with him. So there is this song that says, "Wuoth pododo maronade, jorito roko wach kama. Otieno chieng' mirumo, piny biro manaro. Kikoro bed gi kuyo." I love that song because it gives me hope. If there was time, I would have sung it, but I will find time actually to sing it another time. I know I've been in the county for the past 1 week, and that's why even in the meetings that you've been holding, you have not seen me, but I've been with you in every bit of movement. Preparations are well at home. We are prepared to host all friends of Ben who will be coming to Migori County to see him laid to rest. So welcome home, and in all this, my only prayer is that let the peace of the living God reign until and even after Ben is being laid to rest, especially to his family. Thank you very much. I don't want to go further than that. May God bless you, Elder. You will always get milk, even if I didn't speak here. Thank you very much. God bless.
For that, you...
And that is the memorial service that is being held for the late Migori Senator Ben Oluoch Okello at the SDA Lavington Church. Speaking there was Dr. Pamela Odhiambo. She is the woman representative for Migori County.